Greetings folks, it's Skiz Fernando. Welcome back to another edition of Pan Asian. And today we're going to be making a spiced soup of grilled prawns from Thailand. It's very similar to the soup that you often get at Thai restaurants called Tom Yum Goong, which is like a hot and sour shrimp soup. Only this time we're going to kick up the flavor a little by grilling some of the ingredients, including the shrimp shells, to create some extra layers of flavor there. It's very easy to make, not that many ingredients, and without further delay, I'm going to show you how to make this in your very own kitchen. Alright, follow me, I'll show you exactly what you need. Okay, for starters, you're going to need several fresh coriander root. And even though we're just using the root, save the leaves because we can use that as a garnish. About 24 black peppercorns. 6 cups of water. I've got a pound of jumbo shrimp here, shelled and deveined, and you're going to reserve the shells. 7 shallots. Half a cup of sliced lemongrass. 3 large dried red chilies, roasted and chopped, and I've got about double that amount here. 5 cloves of garlic. 3 thin slices of galangal, which is a root, kind of like ginger, and you can get that at your local Asian store. 3 to 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. 3 to 4 tablespoons of lime juice. 1 cup of straw mushrooms. 2 tablespoons of finely shredded kaffir lime leaves, and 7 fresh red or green chilies, thinly sliced. Alright, you ready to get started? Here we go. Alright, I've got a broiler pan here that I've lined with tin foil, and all I'm going to do is start off with my shallots and my garlic. Douse it with a little bit of oil. And then I'm also going to take the shrimp shells that I've reserved after cleaning the shrimp and just put them on the same roasting pan, spread them out a little bit like so, and we're ready to put that right into the broiler. And we're going to just grill that for about 10 to 15 minutes, making sure to monitor it as we do it, okay? Alright, now we've got to make a spice paste, so join me over here. Okay, I've got my cilantro root. I'm just going to discard the ends. Like I said, I'm going to save the leaves here to use as a garnish later on. Chop this up a little. The root I'm going to add to this little marble bowl I have, along with the peppercorns. I'm just going to grind that together to make a little paste. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't really have to be too fine. I just want the flavors of the black pepper and the coriander to combine. And now let's check on our stuff that's in the grill. Wow, that stuff is looking great. It's smelling even better. I'm going to take the shrimp shells and just put them directly into a pot of water I have here. I'm going to let the shallots and the garlic cool off a little before I chop them up, but I can add the other ingredients.
And here I've added the chopped lemongrass and also the chopped red chili.
This is basically going to be our stock, okay? While that is boiling, I'm going to take the shallots and garlic and chop them up over here. Use my hands to at least get rid of the skin. Okay, there's the shallots, and now for the garlic. It's a lot easier. And roasted garlic is totally different than any other way you've had garlic. It really mellows out the flavor of the garlic. You give these kind of a rough chop. And now I'm going to add these right to the broth. And we're going to cook that down for about 10 minutes so all that nice roasted flavor from the shrimp shells and the shallots and the garlic gets infused in the broth. Alright, next I'm going to take a strainer and strain out all these solids from the broth as I'm actually transferring it into another pot here.
And here we're left with just the broth.
And now we're ready to finish off the soup by adding the coriander paste, the fish sauce, which is going to be our salt element, the lime juice, the straw mushrooms, and of course, last but not least, the shrimp. And these shrimp will cook pretty quickly. As soon as they turn red, they're pretty much done. And that will also signal to you that the soup is finished. And you might want to just taste it and adjust the salt. But that's it, folks. And you know, the thing I really love about Asian soups like this is the condiments that you put on top. I've got some cilantro leaves, some chopped scallions, some chopped chilies, and some chopped kaffir lime leaves here. Now, I did taste it before I put it in a bowl. Adjusted the salt with a little fish sauce. And if you like a lot of heat like I do, you use a ton of these chilies. Just kind of mix that together. It smells divine, by the way. It's just so many nice flavors. So I taste the broth first. Wow. That is a real complex broth, and the roasting of the shrimp shells and the shallots and the garlic. You can really taste that in here. Ooh, it's got a kick too. And of course, you gotta love these big pieces of shrimp. This is an excellent soup. A very clean soup. And as you can see, it wasn't that tough to make, folks. So hopefully you'll be trying this out at home. Until next time, my name is Skiz Fernando, signing off for Pan Asian. And I will see you on the next one. Happy cooking.